Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Courtney and I'm back with another video. Today's video is a little bit different than my normal vlogging videos that I like to do for you guys. This is more of like a sit down, get ready with me, girl talk kind of vibe, which I'm actually really excited for because I've been wanting to do this for a little minute now. I will be doing my makeup and trying to do something to my hair, but I'm not I don't know anything about makeup. I'm literally just learning myself, so this is not a tutorial of any kind. I'm just girl talking. I'm doing my makeup, maybe you at home doing yours, and we could chit chat. And that's really the vibe of this video. The first thing I would like to say is I'm praying everyone is well. I'm praying everyone is well mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. First thing I'm gonna want to do is my edges. I see a lot of girlies. They do their edges after they finish their makeup, and I just how do y'all do that? Like, how do y'all do y'all edges after you got your makeup on your skin? So there's a few things I want to talk to you guys about. The first thing that comes to mind is whenever you're trying to do better in your life, the things that you may encounter. And if I'm looking over, I'm in my mirror, guys. I'm just using that. So I find myself whenever, especially I'm on a really good streak, like I'm doing great in life, life is doing great, or maybe even if it's not, but I'm like mentally, I'm ready. Mentally, I'm on a great path. I'm getting things done. You know, I'm succeeding in all the areas I want to succeed in. And then old people come back around. Old habits come back around. Old temptations that I thought I done fought already come back around. And I just want to know, I want y'all to know, that's spiritual warfare. I be having to remind myself of that because I be getting so frustrated. Like, yo, every time I'm trying to do a certain thing or reach a certain goal or change a certain habit for myself, it seemed like old things come creeping back. Now, the one thing about the enemy is that he has no true power. He can only mimic your patterns, right? So if you have a habit, if you have an addiction, if you can't get rid of that one person in your life that has been a toxic relationship, the enemy is going to know to bring those things back to the forefront when you're about to hit a really good place in your life. God, he does not want you to fulfill the plan God has on your life. And if he can keep you from fulfilling the plan that God has on your life, he will. And how can he do that? He is not all knowing, all seeing, and all powerful like God is. He just knows your habits. He knows what you like. He knows what's holding you back. He knows what you're into. He's watched your patterns. I remember for a long time, to God be the glory, I've been delivered from that addiction. I used to smoke a lot of weed, y'all. Oh my goodness. It was really bad. Like, it was so bad. I used to smoke all the time, every day. That was always something that I just couldn't let go of. Smoking would always mess me up because that was my habit. That was my addiction. That was like my thing, right? And the enemy knows this or knew this. You literally have to surrender to God so that you don't block your own blessings. And sometimes we be thinking it's the enemy and it be our own selves. That's another thing we have to remember. You be like, oh, this is a trick of the enemy. He don't want to see me do great. No, he don't. But sometimes neither do you. Self-sabotage is real. Trust me, I know. From personal experience, okay, y'all? You could be just sabotaging your own self. Blocking your own blessings. So we have to pray for discernment, you know, for God to show us the way. We have to stay in our word. We have to stay in our Bible. We have to stay in prayer. Just because you stop praying and stop communicating with God, and just because you're being lukewarm here and there, the enemy hot. He hot in what he wants. He knows what it is that he wants to do, and he came to steal, kill, and destroy. So whether you're prepared for it or not, that's up to you. And me. I'm speaking for me too. You know, like I'm kicking it with y'all, but I'm also reminding myself of these things because I see it happening in my life. And I'm realizing, because you're about to hit a new level, the enemy doesn't want you to hit that new level. So in order to stop you from hitting that new level, he starts to send distractions. Or if you're in a self-sabotaging mode, you're distracting yourself. One or the other. And I just want to let you know, that means you need to ignore all of those things. This is the time to double down. I just put concealer under my brows and I'm about to blend it all in. So whenever you're doing great or you're in a great mindset and you feel the attack of the enemy or you just feel attacked, let's stop giving him so much credit, right? You just feel attacked. Like now all of a sudden your depression is back. Your overeating is back. Your anxiety is back. And the bills are due and you ain't got the money, or you know, whatever it is that you're going through at this time right now. Now is the time to say, God, I trust you. God, I love you. God, I need you. God, I want you. I need you to do this for me because I can't do it. And once we realize that we cannot do this on our own and that this is literally out of our control and out of our power, that's when we actually can succeed. That's when God can actually come in and do what he want to do, which is be God. We be thinking we have to do everything ourselves. If God thought we could do it ourselves, he wouldn't have sent Jesus. If we could have done it ourselves, we wouldn't have Holy Spirit dwelling within us as our helper here on earth. We need God. And we need to just admit that we need God and that we cannot do this on our own and put it all in God's hands. Because I'm putting it in God's hands. For anybody who feels like they are on the right path, but they feel as though they're getting taken off the right path, I'm telling you now, give it all to God. Pray more than you've ever prayed. Get in that Bible more than you ever get in your Bible. When those temptations start to flood your mind, it's not going to be easy. It's not. Just pray. Be like, God, help me. I want to do this thing I know I shouldn't do. Help me. Take this desire away from me. I'm telling you. I stopped smoking for 5 years. This year would be my 5th year. October 7th, 5 years without smoking weed. And that's something I never thought I could even live without. I had to smoke all the time. I gave it to God. And I have to remember all those times I gave it to God and he did it for me. I can't, when I get into another tough situation or something that I feel like, oh my goodness, why is this happening to me? Don't forget the same God who saved you before, gonna save you now. And if you're in a season where you're blaming God for bad things happening to you, please remember, it's only God who gonna get you through these situations. It's not his fault. I remember when my mother died, I was 10 years old. And not to get dark or deep, you know, I'm older now and I've dealt with it. So not for pity, but just for an example. I blamed God. I was 10 years old. And that's when I messed up. Obviously, I was young. I didn't know that I had messed up. But I stopped believing that God was even real. Because I was trying to figure out, at 10 years old, why would God take my mommy away? And I blamed him. And that sent me on a spiral. And again, I had other childhood traumas and all that other stuff that helped associate with me going down the wrong path later in life. But I had blamed God. I was like, this is God's fault. Like, he killed my mom. Obviously, I'm 10 years old, so I don't know no better. But in not knowing no better, I basically went down the wrong path from very, very young. And I blamed God instead of seeking him in my pain. And again, I was 10. So what did I expect that I was going to be able to really do? But as I got older, I should have, knew better after a while. But I didn't. I blamed God for every wrong thing that ever happened in my life. Not realizing that it would have been worse if God wasn't right there protecting me the whole time. Not realizing that nothing was God's fault. You know what I'm saying? So I just say that to let you know, like, whatever you're going through in life right now, it's not God's fault. And He's the way through it. He's the answer. He's the way through. If you start blaming God for the bad things that happen in your life, you're missing out on the opportunity of Him delivering you from those very things. Because now you're blaming Him and He can't work because you're not allowing Him to. You're blaming Him, you're angry at Him instead of praying to Him and surrendering to Him. You're cussing Him and all kinds of things. And He's not a devious God where He's like, all right, now suffer, daughter. Like, no. But He's not going to force His way in. You have to invite Him. And if you're not inviting Him, what can He do? So I'm just praying for anyone who feel like they're on their way to doing bigger and better things and they feel like they're being attacked. Lean more into God now than ever. Okay, guys, I am finished with my makeup. And please remember that I don't know what I'm doing. So not too much on me in the comments, but this is the makeup and it's done. I just try to practice as often as I can until I get like really good at it. If you see me look off to the side, I'm looking at my viewfinder at myself. Sorry. I'm trying to see if I like it or not. But anyway, that is going to be the end of the get ready with me. I did want to do like hair and outfit and everything like that as well. But I've already been talking a lot in this video. And I don't want you guys to not watch it to the end because it was too long. Everything that we talked about today, please comment in the comments below. I really want to hear from you guys because just like y'all might be watching me and listening to whatever it is I'm saying, I need that same thing too. Like, we are all women and I don't have like close good girlfriends. You know, when everybody was in college making these lifelong bonds, I was doing dumb stuff with people I had no business hanging out with. So I don't have a homegirl from college and all that. Y'all my homegirls, y'all my people. So comment, you know, and let me know if you like this kind of content and if you would like me to continue doing God Girl Talks. I will certainly do so. I love it. I just don't know if this is what you guys are into, so just give me some feedback on that. And I'm just praying that you guys pray literally and take it to God, whatever it is that you're going through right now in your lives. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm praying for us all, honestly and truthfully. And one thing I didn't say in this video is to be yourself. And that's going to be another video for another time, because that in itself is so much to unpack there. I feel something on my nose. But yeah, guys, again, I just really appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you for you guys watching my newest videos. I really am feeling the love and I'm appreciating it so much. And I'm just so grateful to God that He would even see fit to allow me on this platform in any capacity. So I don't care if it's 1 new subscriber, 2 new subscribers. I am incredibly grateful to you guys, and I'm looking forward to us growing even bigger, even stronger, and giving God all the glory. But all right, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.